Yo, what's up? This is Bhillz Live, brought to you by Worldwide Collaborations of Quality Management. So we got a special guest today. I'm gonna go ahead and let you introduce yourself and tell the people that that are getting familiar with you about a little bit about what you're doing and stuff like that.
Well, good evening, everyone. It is such a blessing to be on the show tonight. Something that I hardly ever expected, but blessings on blessings on blessings. I am Belinda Houston. I am the founder of God's Gift Baby Ministry. And what the organization do, we collect baby items from people that give donations, and we sort through the baby items. We um, take the items and give them back out into the community to the women that needs that extra help with clothing and pampers and baby wipes. So God's Gift Ministry has been in motion now for 5 years. It'll be 6 years in May. And I have really been blessed to do this. I used to hear everybody talk about they're going to do things for the homeless. You never hear them. Well, I never heard them say doing things for the babies. And just so happened I was out of work. I had a cast on my leg. My daughter had a set of twins, and I started keeping the baby clothes, and plus I was washing them, so I knew they was good. And I started calling my friends and started asking people. And I was with the Queen City Dolls at that time, and I shared with them what I wanted to do, and they stood by my side. And Doll Lady Laureate, which is the president of the Queen City Dolls right now, she got me out there wherever there was something going on in the community, and they was dealing with babies, clothes, she had me out there. So
That's
we was
great.
out there. We travel everything. So it's a
So for the
blessing.
people that don't know, can you tell people what the Queen City Dolls is?
Queen City Dolls is a branch from the Elite Dolls of Faith out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
So the Queen City Dolls is a sisterhood that was brought to the Queen City through me becoming the president of the Queen City Dolls. And I ran that house for a number of years. I turned it over to Doll Lady Laureate, which is the president right now. And so Queen City Dolls is up and moving out here in the Queen City. So they do a lot of volunteering out in the community, and plus they give out baby items, and they go to the elderlies and give out Valentine gifts and stuff. So, they all about being out in the community. So whenever I have a chance to be with the Queen City Dogs, they call me, and if they need me, they know I'm hands down. And that's what I do when I need them for God's Gift Baby Ministry. Like on March the 9th, God's Gift Baby Ministry is having their first baby giveaway of the year of 2024. So I am really, really, really excited about that. So we got Mr. Goodfoot the clown coming for the kids, and he love to dance. He love to get his dance on. And
That's
he's
awesome.
bringing a guest friend of his is coming, Mr. Wolf. And I have my host, Mr. Jonathan Coleman. I don't start calling him Mr. Big J.
Yeah, made
And
you sound
my
like
God's Gift Baby Ministry DJ, He's also a sponsor for God's Gift Baby Ministry, and he is a wonderful sponsor. He's a loving DJ, Minister T Breeze. He's also a gospel rapper, and he's also my photographer for God's Gift Baby Ministry. So he's wrapped around all over God's Gift Baby Ministry.
That's awesome. It's awesome that you're doing such good charitable work and really looking out for the people in the community and stuff. So if somebody would like to donate or contribute, or if somebody is in need of help, what would be the best way for them to get in hold of you and your organization?
They can call God's Gift Baby Ministry line. The number is 803-965-1403. They will personally get me. I normally answers the phone.
Okay.
They can email God's Gift Baby Ministry at no, it's God's Gift bm@gmail.com. Okay, I got to start remembering stuff. You got me thinking. Um, and then they can also go on Facebook to God's Gift Baby Ministry LLC.
Okay. All right. And then what state are you located in?
I am in North Carolina.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
that's
in
right.
Charlotte.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, so what kind of future y'all got any, you mentioned that the event that y'all have coming up, is there any other events coming up for people to look forward to, or is there like is there like where do you see like the foundation growing in the next couple years? Like what's the future for it?
Well, I have something planned coming up on the 27th of April. It's going to be I'm looking for investors, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ain't no use to, this is a need. My goal is to have a office, a building here in Charlotte, so I can go back to Gastonia and connect with the women that I was serving in Gastonia, so I can build a support team there. And then I need to come back and get to Concord so I can reach out to some friends there so I can connect in Concord, so
Mhm.
I can get back up in there to Winston-Salem and Durham. So I'm spread it out because I serve. I don't turn people down.
Yeah.
So I have sisters in Durham. I have a sister that lives. I don't forget. Can't even come to my mind. Let's move it on. But I can get close to where they need to go.
Yeah.
Where I'm not, sending it by mail. We can connect and switch off clothes and stuff. So we have made it work this far.
Is it just mainly like a drop off, or if somebody does live somewhere else and let's say they got a box full of clothes, is would they be able to send them to donate as well?
Yes, we'll make the connection. Normally, between my daughter, she'll load up that van in a minute.
That's great.
Sunday, when she picked me up Sunday after church, she had two bags of clothes in the back of my van. And before I left church, I had two strollers and a riding car for for a little boy.
Oh, that's cool. So y'all also accept like toys, basically anything that's for kids.
Yes, but I really like to take course toys like when it's coming down toward Christmas.
Yeah, like to do like a drive or something.
Yeah, and see, and I don't even want to joke around. I'm very transparent. I do not want nobody else's junk. Don't
Yeah.
think you're gonna pack up stuff and gonna put the good stuff on top. and put all the other stuff under the bottom, because who will go through the stuff before I leave there is me.
Yeah,
I don't have time for that.
for sure. So if it
And
is
I have
toys,
had someone do that.
so somebody does have toys or clothes, they gotta make sure that they're fairly new, or at least or new, suppose, you know,
Yes, but
preferably.
I go through them. I'm not going to put something on somebody else's child that I'm not going to put on my own grandbabies.
Yeah, Kim Bronson just commented she used the address to send clothes and toys to. So if you wanna
Okay.
you could either just link up, or if you wanna give it to her now, or y'all, I'm sure y'all can like DM each other after the show. It doesn't matter. But if you want to give the address now, you can. However you want to do it, doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, she can send it to 8007 Idlewild Road, Indian Trail, North Carolina, 28079.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she says she can link up with you too, but if she got it, I'm pretty sure she got it.
Yes.
So what was it that made you start? You mentioned that you were in a cast and stuff, and your daughter had twins. So what was it was that was really made you want to start starting the foundation and start, because you kind of seen what it's like to have young kids in this day and age, or what was it that made you want to
I
get
didn't hear
involved?
anybody talk about what they're doing for the babies.
Yeah,
And then my daughter had a set of twins, and they stayed in the hospital for a while. So she was a young, struggling mother. And but she was blessed because she had support. She had a
yeah,
support team. And some of the women that I would meet out in the community when I'm volunteering with other organizations, you know, I see these mothers
mm,
and I see their children. And, I got to thinking, you know, something needs to be done. I need to do something. So sitting at home, couldn't go nowhere, I really couldn't do anything. So it was a blessing. It took me a year to get a name. God gave me the name for my organization. I kept trying to get a name, get a name. I would nothing fit. And I said, well, I asked my daughter, I said, well, Kaylin, what should I name my business? She said, let God do it. She said, stop trying to figure it out. And I let it go for a whole year. God gave me God's gift baby ministry.
yeah.
And when he done that, I've been flowing. Sometime I'm by myself. Sometime I got a slew of folks with me. But I roll if I have to roll by myself. And I have done that. And I'm okay with that because it's my blessing. God gave this to me, and I will keep rolling until I'm not able to roll anymore. So right now, my my granddaughter, she's 16, she rolls with me. My grandbabies, they are 5, the twins, they help pack the bags with the diapers and the body wash and stuff. They participate. Who knows who's going to take over?
For sure. And it's definitely a good
I
trait
have
to
the
pass
slightest
down.
idea, but I
Yeah,
need to keep moving while I'm able to. They need to know because they ain't always had it easy. You know, I look at it now that kids are not brought up how we was brought up back in the day.
yeah,
Totally different. So they need to know, and they need to see that kids don't live like they live, and they need to sometimes help those that need help. So if they can learn that through me, then I'm going to take them there to learn that.
Definitely. And it's definitely a great thing that you're doing, and it's great that there's people like you that's caring and actually trying to, make the world a better place and stuff, for sure.
Yes, I wear plenty of crowns. I'm also an author. So,
So so let's talk about that then a little bit. Since I know that you want to mainly talk about this, but let's talk about you being an author. So what was it that made you want to start? When did you feel like you had a passion to start writing?
I didn't.
You just never felt a passion towards it?
I know. That was not in my plan. No. Never thought that I would be a writer. For what?
What
I
was
got
it
in
that
trouble at church.
really?
My pastor sent me to the office and I got in trouble. And she told me that I needed to get a journal and I needed to write in this journal. And I need to write in it every day, whether it was good or bad. So when I started writing in my journal, I wrote stuff, two little notes, whatever. Sometimes I just put a big old circle in there, a happy face or a sad face.
Yeah.
And then I just started pouring out feelings and it just started rhyming, and then things just words just started coming back to back. My head was just full of words that just had to go on paper, and it started flowing from there. And my first book was Take Off the Mask, and my publisher is Lisa Santiago McNeil. And then I Marriage Secrets and Lovers is my second book. I'm a
I like the
co-author.
title.
You like the titles?
Yeah, yeah, I like the titles. I can't say I
Well,
like the
take
book. I haven't read it, but the titles they're definitely thought out
the
and
take
unique.
out take off the mask is in poetry. It deals with every a lot of things that I endured in my life that I overcame, and I don't mind talking about it because in order for me to move forward with God's Gift Baby Ministry and to meet some of these women that deal with drugs on a daily basis, I am one of these women that they can come and talk to because I've been down the drug stage.
Yeah,
So if you need to talk to me because you are going through a moment that you in recovery, but you feel like that you need to go and take a hit, well then I'm the one that you need to call to tell you the reasons why you don't need to.
definitely.
I'm the one that's going to get up out of my bed and come to you and be your friend, be there for you because I've been down that road.
Definitely, and it's good that, and it's almost like it takes somebody who's been there to really be able to relate to somebody who's going through it, because if you're going through that yourself, and then somebody that they're not gonna really understand it, because I've been there too, so like I know like it's hard to really, what I mean, like relate to people if it's somebody telling you if they don't know what it's like to actually like, what I mean, go through that.
Oh, trust me. I know how you feel. I know. I understand. I really, really miss my mom because I can call my mom and be like, Mom, you need to get you a cocktail and you need to get your blunt. So her blunt was her cigarette.
Yeah,
Her cocktail was her glass of Pepsi.
yeah,
And people say, well, how can you talk to your mom like that? Because my mama was there for me. My mama went through my drug addiction with me.
yeah.
So my mama ain't never been on no drugs. But my mama sat up many a nights crying, worrying about me, and I had kids. You know, even though they was up in age, but where's my daughter? Who is
Yeah.
she hanging out with? She got grandbabies. My grandbabies needed me. You know, my mama got sick. I'm too busy getting high because I ain't want to deal with my mama's dying.
Yeah.
So, you know, I done had to come to reality. Whether I'm getting high or not, my mama getting ready to die.
Yeah.
So, fool, what you getting ready to do? So that means I had to get myself together. And I had to start walking that straight line. So I'm pulling from every which way. So I got people pulling me here. I need you to understand I'm going through something. Well, I'm going through something too, because who wants to flip and go get high is me. But I had my doll sisters at that time.
Yeah.
They was in my ear 24/7, round the clock, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, talking to me. So my ministry carries on into my book because I know how these women feel. And I know what it's like to be involved with somebody that's on drugs and you're trying to get your house together and your baby ain't got no pampers.
Yeah.
I'm going to that mother to be that support in both aspects. Pampers, clothes. If I can get the milk through who I, sometimes get milk from, Reverend Pastor Knotts, that's what I'm going to do. So I have revenues of getting items and stuff to help these mothers out. But sometimes you have the parents to take the advantage. But see, you can't take away from people that really need it.
Yeah.
But God lets the women that work with, that volunteers with me and me know who is that person. You just know to give that person 3 more extra packs of Pampers, or take that person to the side and make sure they got an extra clothing. Because when they come, if you was getting ready to, your wife or your girlfriend get ready to have a newborn baby, you will get newborn 0 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, and 9 to 12. If it's like that, you get all those sizes because your baby's going to grow. Your baby is growing before you even know it. Your baby born.
Yeah. For sure.
So
And
it's
it's
a win-win.
yeah,
It's
cause
free.
yeah, cause I have 2 kids and they definitely outgrow, especially whenever they're young, they outgrow their clothes so quick. Like they might only wear the outfit 2 times or something before they can't even wear it no more.
Well, try my 10-pounder baby. He only got to wear
Mm.
stuff one time.
Yeah. I
Oh,
feel you. I think
hey.
my daughter was like 9, almost like 9 something, 9 pounds something. But anyway, like so let's just recap a little bit of where people can contact you about for your foundation and stuff, and then just anything that you want to touch on, any shout outs, whatever you want to talk about before we wrap it up. The floor is yours
Okay,
now.
that's cool. Oh, so you want me to wrap it up?
Well, no,
Say
not
what I
like
need to say?
no, I was just saying that in anything else that you want to touch on, or and then if you want to recap like how people can contact you and stuff, so that way.
Okay. So, like I said, I truly, truly felt good about being on this show tonight, to get the word out about the blessings that God's Gift Baby Ministry love to be out in the community to help the women um, receive blessings for their kids. So on March the 9th, not only would I have blessings for your children, I will have blessings for the mothers also. So one of my brothers occur with Mecklenburg Council of Elders. He's one of the wraparound services. He gave me some women clothes and brand new shoes, still in the box. My daughter donated some women clothes. Moving in Action, Dale Cupperson. She gave some women clothes. She's also going to be there to help give out the clothes to the women. I also have some men jeans. I want to look out the men. They can be the homeless men that's out there on Sugar Creek. I just really want to kind of reach out and give those things out because I really don't take all of that stuff for the men, but for the women, for the mothers, I try to make sure that I'm looking out for them because I know some of them needs that attention and you're loved. And I don't know if anybody telling you that they love you, but the founder of God's Gift Baby Ministry love you because I've been there and I understand where y'all coming from. So Miss Maria with um Mecklenburg Council of Elders, they do expungements. So if you need your record cleared, I suggest you get in contact with Mecklenburg Council of Elders expungement so you can get it cleared. They have a expungement clinic on April the 20th. I know you're supposed to be registered, but you need to find out when the next one is. I really didn't write all that down. I couldn't remember. I'm getting old now. My birthday coming up, so I'm getting old. I can't tell my age because I actually forgot. Don't laugh. Don't
Well, happy
laugh.
early birthday. Happy early
Don't
birthday.
laugh. Don't laugh.
Well,
Don't laugh.
I
But
appreciate. Go ahead.
just giving a shout out to my DJ and Minister T Breeze and my host Big J. I'm really excited about March 9th. You gonna come out and check out the spot? You
Well,
gonna come see us on that day?
I'm in St. Louis, so it'd be a long way for me to go. I'm all the
Oh
way out here in
Lord,
Missouri. But
you in St. Louis?
yeah.
Wow.
But
Okay.
I appreciate you on here. And anytime that you got anything new that you want to come on here and talk about, you're more than welcome to come back on here and stuff. And I appreciate talking to you. And I think it's a wonderful thing that you're doing for people. And I just thank you, for doing it.
You're welcome.
All right, you have a good
It's a
night.
pleasure. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You